Happy Friday to everybody. It is Friday, June 2nd. Made it to June. Today's going to be a rather busy day for me. This morning, as I mentioned in my last video, I'm going back to first grade because the teacher who is currently in that first grade is going into a different position herself. So I was waiting for dominoes to fall. The dominoes all fell. So this morning, though, that teacher and we are going to be swapping out the materials. So all of the fourth grade materials today, except for the ones still needed, obviously, for the next 2 weeks. All the fourth grade materials will be getting marched down to that room this morning, and all of the first grade materials will be marched back to this room. And I'm going to have the students help, because honestly, they love doing that kind of a thing. They really do. At least fourth grade ones do. I don't know about different age groups, but fourth graders, you tell them to go lug heavy stuff and they're like, yay! And quite frankly, I'm of a mindset that I don't really want to lug heavy stuff, so I'm only too happy to let them do it. I really am. I was asleep last night, guys, by like 8:15. I kid you not. I was in my pajamas by about 6 p.m. I uploaded last night's vlog and edited it and everything and got that all up. I was on Pinterest looking for some ideas for things to do with the students, and it was like 8 o'clock. It's just like it's like, okay, I'm just gonna go wrap up in a blanket and lay on the bed. I was out. By 8:15 I was out, did not wake up until 5 o'clock this morning when my alarm went off. It was amazing. I feel great this morning. Got tons of sleep, and honest to God, for the first time in like a week and a half, my headache is gone. I am very serious when I say I've had a headache for about a week and a half. I think part of it is like a tension headache. I think I clench my jaws when I'm not consciously aware of it, because my temples have been hurting so bad, just like in the temple area, both sides. But then I've also had headache up here. Part of it is allergies, so I'm on like Sudafed for my allergies. That's like the only thing that works for me is a Sudafed 12-hour. But now I'm catching my husband's cold. He's had a cold for 2 weeks, and I thought I was going to escape it. But then about 5 days ago, AJ came down. He's really sick with Bill's head cold. And today, the back of my throat is just so raw. It's like, oh, crud. I don't have time to be sick. I don't have time for a cold. And then this morning, Bill is a great husband. He really is. We are partners. We do things. We do an equal share of the work and all that kind of stuff. But this morning, Bill looked at me. He goes, "You were supposed to study with Casey last night, his spelling words. I'm doing everything around here." And I hate to say it, but for like the last 2 weeks, it's kind of been true. I've been so preoccupied with school stuff and YouTube stuff and just trying to maintain and stay on top of everything for work that I've almost become an absentee parent and wife at home. And I think Bill, like I said, he's sick. I think he's just kind of getting on his nerves. So this weekend, I am not going to be doing any school stuff this weekend. This weekend, I am just going to be super mom. That's what I want to do this weekend. I need to go grocery shopping tomorrow morning, and I need to meal plan when I go home today after work. And we have Casey has a baseball game tomorrow that I need to go to. We have a graduation that we need to attend. And Sunday, I just really want to spend some time with my family. And yeah, I mean, it's just, I kept telling myself, I can make, everything can wait until June 17th. But you know what? My boys right now have final exams. Even Casey, he's a fourth grader. He's got BA tests coming up. And just, you know what? Home can't wait for June 17th. Home needs me now. And it's really hard sometimes being a working mom, being a teacher mom, because a lot of people, everyone's like, oh, teachers have got it so easy. You get summers off. You get 2 weeks for Christmas. Why are you moaning and groaning? What are you complaining about? I don't think a lot of people realize just how much work teachers do at home when we go home. And you know, I enjoy being a teacher. I love being a teacher. I can't imagine doing anything else. But, Monday through Friday, I'm running to stores to get materials for work. Monday through Friday, I'm grading papers. I'm doing lesson plans. I'm on Pinterest. And you're like, okay, well, you're on Pinterest. You can't call that work. Well, when I spend 2 hours on Pinterest because I'm looking for something specific for work, yeah, that kind of sort of is work. So, and even that summer vacation that people hate on us for, let's be real. My summer vacation this summer, 1 week of it's going to be spent in Lansing doing PD training for the new curriculum next year. I have several days of summer vacation where I'm going to be here and I'm going to be offering PD on the new curriculum next year. There will be days where I give up in summer vacation to come work in the classroom. I will give up whole days of summer vacation because I will start lesson planning. I start writing lesson plans for September in July. That's who I am. That's what I do. This past Christmas, I was a basket case. I was so flippin' exhausted and so overwhelmed. Trust me when I say this August, I will be getting ready for Christmas in August because once again, this coming school year, we work right up to that Christmas Eve day and I can't have another December like the one that just passed. So we may get summers off, but a lot of teachers are still working. We're just working in a different environment. But yeah, we're still working. Anyway, rant over. I've got stuff to do and I need to get busy. And also, I did buy a couple of rolls of the plywood looking butcher paper. I want to put up a big bulletin board over here. This paper is going to be the paper that goes here and here. I'm keeping the black on the other ones. Also, I found something really cute on Pinterest. I don't know where I'm going to hang it in the room yet, but it's signs and that are like mounted to pink construction paper, and then there's like 3 of them and it hangs on black ribbon. And so I'm probably gonna have like, a lot of you are saying, the peach is really plain, or now the room just looks so plain. So I'm gonna try to find somewhere to hang that in here, but it's really pretty. And it's like positive affirmations that I'm gonna type out in pretty fonts and get that made and hanging in here. So I have lots of ideas swirling around. Oh, and for my first graders next week, they're currently kindergartners, but they will be first graders when they come to me. But I have my moving up day next week. I figured out what I'm going to do. I'm going to read the book, The Duckling Gets a Cookie. I love the Pigeon books by Mo Williams. I am a huge Mo Williams fan. He gets little kids. He does. He's a genius when it comes to children's literature. But so anyway, I'm going to do The Duckling Gets a Cookie with the pigeon in it. We're going to have that for a story time in here. And then I found this little craft, like little arts and craft that they're going to make. It's very simple because, again, it's a very short time frame. And then I'm going to go to Costco and buy the big chocolate chip cookies to pass out to them. I've already got my school supply list ready for that day. So here we see Miss Bietler's supply list. And there will be a few other things I want to send out to them. And I have got a bunch of papers run off over here that I need to staple into booklets because I'm going to give those to the kindergartners to take home so that they can have some summer handwriting practice, a few coloring sheets, a few counting papers, and basically just sort of assemble a booklet of kindergarten review. I know not all of them will do it, but hopefully some of them will, and that'll help to keep all those little kindergarten skills fresh in their heads, and they can practice that handwriting because what is it with handwriting? I mean, I realize kids have always had bad handwriting, but I swear it's getting worse and worse and worse. So with that though, I have got to get busy. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, June 5th, and as you can tell, I caught a cold over the weekend, and I have lost my voice. It's going to make for a very interesting day today. I hope the microphone is picking me up. I don't even know if it is. But Friday I was very busy in here, and there's a bunch of people changing jobs. I talked about the domino effect last week. And so on Friday, my fourth grade materials needed to go to a different classroom. The first grade materials came in. I had the children, helping me to fill milk crates full of textbooks and all kinds of materials. And everybody was going back and forth. And we got most of the fourth grade materials are out here. The only things still here are like the couple of things I still need to finish the school year with. But other than that, my room is a hot mess right now because there is literally stuff everywhere. And this is a massive improvement. You would not have believed this classroom on Friday. I mean, there was just mountains of stuff everywhere. And I spent most of Friday trying to find a home for everything and getting things put away. I still have my tables and chairs in here for the moment. But this stuff, I had kindergartners come in the room Friday and sit down at my tables, and my tables came up to their chins. My furniture is too big. So I am going to honestly take this stuff home. I got this furniture through DonorsChoose.org. My family, my friends, my followers, you guys all paid for this stuff, and I can't use it for next year. At the same time, I know that if I loan it out, I will never get it back. And if I do get it back, I'm going to get it back in shambles. So I'm going to take my tables home. I'm going to take some of these chairs home. I will get the furniture from the first grade classroom. We will swap out the furniture on like the last day of school. But I want to make sure that this furniture is safe at home and protected, because around here you can change grade levels on a moment's notice. And if I suddenly get bumped up to second grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, my furniture is going to come right back. So that's going to be a job, getting this furniture home. And I don't want to rent a U-Haul to do it. So honestly, I'm not really sure how I'm going to get it all home. That's a problem that needs a solution. It's to be determined. One thing I did order, it arrived Saturday, was I got a 4-pack of the Whisper White light filters, and I love them. Right away, you can tell an immediate difference in the classroom. So I just bought the 4-pack off Amazon because it was from the marketplace. These were brand new. I mean, folded, like factory tight, perfect. But the original packaging had been damaged. I don't know how, but because the packaging was damaged, a seller on the marketplace was selling this for $15, the 4-pack, and they're originally like $35 for a 4-pack. And so, for $15, I'll definitely buy them. I mean, that's less than 50% off. And like I said, you can see the folds. Well, I don't know if it'll show up on the camera, but I mean, the folds are all still there. They are legitimately brand spanking new. I don't care if the bag was ripped. So it takes the glare off the room. The room immediately, the glare is cut down. So I'm thinking, not now. School's over for this year. I've got 5 days this week Next week, Monday and Tuesday are whole days. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are half days. Tomorrow is field day for my students in the afternoon. And then I'm going to have the birthday party in here to send out for summer birthdays. Next week is awards. So, I mean, it's a lot of the, quote unquote school stuff is kind of done. We're kind of coming down to the wire. And I'm still going to do Daily 5 simply because it's a routine that the kids know. It's a quiet time. It keeps the kids engaged in reading. So I'm still going to be doing Daily 5. And for math, I'm not really, this is not going to work today. I'm not really teaching the math book anymore as much as I'm going to zero in and focus in on some specific skills that I know they're struggling with. I need to do a little bit more fraction review and I need to do some long division review. So we're just going to kind of do some review stuff. And math, it's mostly going to be done on their personal whiteboards with the dry erase markers. So we're going to do a lot of that. So I will still be teaching reading and writing. I'll still be teaching math. But the rest of the time, it's going to be more of a winding down. There's going to be a games day in there somewhere. I have to make copies of their memory lap books. Those will be fun and engaging, and it'll be something that they can keep for the rest of their lives or for 24 hours, who knows, whatever they want to do with it. But that's the goal. So I'm going to stop talking right now, though, because I need to save what voice I have left, because it's going to be a long day. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. As you can clearly see, I am not at work. It's funny because for teachers, especially teachers who have to keep teaching in June, we joke that in May there's no tired like teacher tired. But by the time teachers get to those last couple of weeks in June, most of us just kind of hunker down and go into survival mode. You really are just trying to survive, because by this time it's hot outside. The kids are done. I mean, they're so done. The teachers are done. Your big tests are over. The M-Step's over. Just everything's done. It really is. And you're trying really hard to just fill those hours. And I was down. I finished yesterday, and you guys saw me on the vlog. I was sick. I had a head cold. I was losing my voice. But I got through the day, and I had every intention of going to work today, Tuesday. It's like, you know what? It's June, cold, laryngitis. I don't care. I'm going to work. I'm tough. We're going to get through this. And went to bed last night thinking everything's fine. I'm going to get a good night's sleep. Went to bed a little extra early to get a little extra rest, because today was supposed to be our field day, and today was supposed to be fun. The kids were supposed to be outside playing and having fun. And my alarm went off at 5 o'clock this morning, and I couldn't open this eye. It was completely crusted over and sealed shut. So I go in the bathroom and I start using water to get all the crust off my eye, and it doesn't take a genius to figure out I have pink eye. This school year has been one of the absolute worst school years I have ever had when it comes to pink eye. I am not joking when I tell you that at least over 20 times this year, I have sent children home with pink eye. Now, some of those kids were sent home like more than once because they're like big families and the siblings just kind of kept passing it back and forth to each other. So like I'd send the kid home this week with pink eye, they'd come back and it'd be better. But then 2 weeks later, the same kid would come back to school with pink eye again because it just kept going through the siblings, and now they had it again. But I literally keep a bottle of pink eye medicine in my purse at all times. And every single time this year I've sent a kid home with pink eye, I immediately pull out my bottle of eye drops and start dropping away to keep that pink eye medicine in my own eyes because I hate pink eye. I have chronic dry eye syndrome. So when I get pink eye, my eye doesn't tear and drip and ooze like most people's eyes when they get pink eye. When I get pink eye, my eye just gets even drier and crusty, and it's awful. I hate having pink eye. And last week, Friday, I sent home a student with pink eye. He came to school yesterday, but the two kids that sit next to that kid, their eyes weren't pink, but both of the girls were complaining, "Miss Bietler, my eye's itchy." And I looked at their eye and it wasn't pink. I'm like, well, I don't think you have pink eye. Just go to the bathroom and put some cold water on your eyes. It's probably just allergies. I don't think it was allergies today, because today, yeah, I look awful. So I am home because obviously I am very contagious. Pink eye is one of the most contagious things that ever happens. And as much as I love teaching, as much as I love working with kids, I mean, come on, I've devoted my entire life to taking care of kids. The truth is, children are germ factories. The sickest you will ever be is that first year teaching fresh out of college, because you haven't built up the immune system for it yet. That's when you will realize just how germy children are. They're little germ factories. They spread cooties everywhere. And I got cooties. So, I am going to stop talking now. Since I do have the day off, I might as well save what voice I have left. And I don't know if I'm going to work tomorrow. I will have to wait and see, but I am really bummed out because I missed the field day, and I'm using a sick day, which quite frankly, between me and you, I'm out of sick days. AJ burned through a ton of my sick days this year, and so I'm actually losing a day's pay today, which really sucks. Really, really sucks. But nothing to be done for it. And with that, I will talk to you guys later. Happy Thursday. I did not vlog yesterday because I did not come to school yesterday. I was still sick. My eye was still draining. I was still very much contagious. Also, I apologize for this video not looking all that great. My husband took the camera with him on his fishing trip today, and it's like, no, I need my camera. Today's moving up day. But yeah, he was already gone. I mean, like long, long gone. So I am on my iPhone. So I know the picture quality on this is nowhere near as good as my regular vlogging camera, but I'm going to have to make do. Also, because my iPhone doesn't have the memory capacity that my 64 gigabyte chip has, I'm going to have to kind of keep today's vlogs brief. So I will try to get a few things in notes because today is moving up day. Today is the day I meet my kindergartners who will be my first graders next year, and I'm gotta clean the room. I haven't been here for 2 days. Oh my God, my room is a hot mess, people. It is so horrible looking. I don't want the little kids to come in to see this. So I'm gonna stop talking right now because I need to clean, 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 organize, get the assignments ready. Excuse me, I'm still sick. Need to get the assignments ready that my kids are gonna be taking home with them today. And yeah, and I feel like I'm still running a fever. I'm a hot mess. My room is a hot mess. Everything's a hot mess. And I don't even know where to start, but I gotta start somewhere. Talk soon. The day is over and I'm looking at my phone and I'm like, God, I am a hot mess. Which I know I already said that this morning, but now I really am a hot mess. I'm like all sweaty and gross and just, I keep having these fevers that come and go. But so school's over. I thought I would be able to vlog more during the day, but honestly, I was just really, really busy. I was trying to get the room clean, trying to get like things organized and put away for next year, trying to get the like assignments ready that I needed to give to my kinders who will be my first graders. And so right now I'm going to turn the camera around and show you real quick what I was doing with them, the assignments that I gave them and the activities, because it was pretty cute, and so I wanted to share real quick those things. Okay. So this is their summer reading assignment. These are the 3 books that my children will be reading over the summer vacation, and I deliberately picked titles that are familiar to them, easy to read stories that they will have experience with, and even still, you know, most of the kindergartners coming into me still can't read them. They may be able to read some of the words in the books, but they can't read them independently, so they'll have to have a parent help them. And then online, I literally just found free printables that I printed off and made copies for them. This is right from Brown Bear. Then if you give a mouse a cookie, and here's more of like a writing assignment that they'll need a parent's help with. And then of course I gave them a coloring sheet because look how cute that mouse is. And then I did a lot here with rhyming words for Cat in the Hat. And then one of these where they're gonna make a word family. And they seemed so excited to do that. And then this is a note I sent home to the parents that talks about me, my education, where I'm from, my YouTube channel, giving them a way to get to know me more during the summer vacation. And then this is Mrs. Bietler's first grade supply list. This note went home. This is all the stuff that I asked the parents to acquire over the summer vacation. I don't know how many of the parents actually will, because as I said before, it is a Title I school. But it does, anything that they bring helps a lot. What I'm really hoping for is to get the 1-inch the 3-ring binders, because I really, really need those next year. And if I have to buy a full class set out of my own pocket, oh, that's going to cost a fortune. And then I only had a very short amount of time with them. So I read this book with them, The Duckling Gets a Cookie. I am a huge Mo Willems fan. I just think he is the best. And then I found this online. I literally just Googled Duckling Gets a Cookie printables, and this came up, and this is like a little writing assignment they have to do. Draw yourself responding to the pigeon's plea, can I have a cookie, what would you say to him? And then on the back they got a little coloring sheet, and I told my kindergartners today that if they bring this back tomorrow, I will give them a sticker. So this isn't really, this isn't like a massive assignment like the summer assignments are. This was really more just for a get to know me and to have a little fun with them. And we also had cookies. There was enough in here to give everyone 2. This was a big package of Chips Ahoy, because you can't really do a story about cookies and not give them a cookie, especially when you're like just getting to know them and introducing yourself. And can I just say, oh my God, they're so cute. Although it's funny because when you've taught as long as I have, you get a feel real quick for which child you're going to develop a special friendship with. And I already pinged a couple of them today. It's like, oh yeah, you're gonna be one of my friends who sit very close to me. So, but oh God, they're so, so cute. But that was everything I did today. at least with the moving up day. The rest of my class, we had a normal morning with Daily 5, although today for Writer's Workshop, I had them write letters. They had the option of writing a letter to their previous year's teachers and talking about memories and fun times and things like that, or they had the option of writing to their upcoming 5th grade teachers, letting their teachers know a little bit about themselves and what they like and don't like about school, and just kind of like an, hey, I'm coming to your class, this is who I am type of a thing. And they really, really enjoyed that. So they wrote the letters and drew pictures for that. And today when we were doing the moving around portion of moving up day, they got to go and give their things to the teachers that they made it for. And so that they were really excited about that too. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up today's vlog before my phone runs out of room because I don't have anywhere near as much memory on this. So if you enjoyed this video of me having pink eye and being a hot mess, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me in the future, click that subscribe button, and I will definitely be talking to you again soon because next week is the last week of school. Yay! Very excited. Talk to you later.